What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on Tesla stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we caught this movement to the downside that almost hit our price target. Then I will continue with the fundamental news, and I have to say that in general we have very good bullish news directly related to Tesla, but in the short-term perspective we still have a lot of bearish pressure on this asset. And at the end of this video I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that because of this structure, the structure of the previous movement, my main assumption was that we have to complete the fifth wave inside the major correction. Let me zoom out a little bit and let me show you that we are probably in WXY correction, and we are about to see the lowest point of this movement, and we have to see 5-wave structure inside the latest wave. And because of this, my main assumption was that we should see this movement to the downside, and as you can see, we hit this range of support, bounced back a little bit, then broke it to the downside, retested from the bottom and went lower. And this movement is very technical because everything that was the support becomes a resistance and vice versa. And right now we are very close to our range of accumulation, and we are not far than just 3% away from this range, and it is on the greater scale. Let me show you that if I zoom out a little bit, we have the golden pocket range. If I switch to daily time frame, if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from its lowest point to its highest point, we have the ranges in between 0.65 and 0.618, the golden pocket range, as the major range, the most probable range of trend reversal. And we are about to hit this range. And it is also the confluence with this previous price action, because we have a lot of resistances right here. And because of this, we might anticipate very good reaction out of this range, and probably it might be the lowest point of this asset. But everything that is related to its technical analysis I will show you in just several minutes. And for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. What was the reason of this movement? And first of all, let me show you this article. It says Tesla pushed back on rumors of demand issues in China. And let me quote to this. Despite the chip shortage, supply chain issues and economic turmoil still persisting as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, Tesla has arguably fared very well. While many global automakers are struggling to ramp up inventory, Tesla is producing and delivering cars at record levels. Nonetheless, after several recent moves by the US EV maker in China, the media is suggesting demand is waning. In the past, whenever Tesla reduced delivery times, there were almost immediate reports of a lack of demand, which may certainly have been the case. However, there have also been reports that Tesla can't keep up with demand and should produce cars more quickly. And I have to say that these rumors definitely appears every time when we can see some of new incentives. And definitely the reduction of deliveries might be one of the signs that they have lack of demand, but on the other hand, it might be the strong signal that they are increasing their production rates. And definitely it is completely opposite conclusion, but in my opinion we are about to see their record heights in the production and deliveries rates on Q4 2022. And definitely we have a lot of short-term bearish pressure on Tesla. That's why we still have this movement to the downside on its latest wave, as you can see right here. And one of them is definitely the recalls. And Barron's told on November 21st that Tesla has another huge recall. It's still no reason to worry. And they previously had recalls about the glitch in the power windows, and next one was 2 million vehicle recalls because of its software. But all of these recalls definitely fixed by the just software update, and that's why you cannot rely on this news as the major negative catalyst. On top of that, let me show you that we have a lot of local lawsuits that probably might take place because of its big number of workers and big number of different departments, and it is obvious for this type of companies, but also it cannot be the driver of this asset for the long term. And in general, because of all of these news, we can see almost the biggest gap in between the average price target from analysts and the actual price of this asset. This means it has at least 80% of upside potential to the average price target according to Bloomberg. And definitely it is a very good upside potential, especially if we will take a look on the real news that might drive the price of this asset higher. So just several hours ago on Reuters we have this article that is titled "Elon Musk names South Korea among top candidates for EV investment." And let me quote you this. Tesla chief executive Elon Musk said on Wednesday that South Korea was among its top candidate locations for a factory it plans to build in Asia for making electric vehicles, according to South Korea presidential office. And definitely it is another part of the world where we can see the next gigafactory. And previously I've told you a couple of times that the next potential gigafactory in North America will be in Canada or in Mexico. Probably it might be even 2 new factories in order to increase its production rates. Because for now Tesla has a lot of demand on their vehicles, and they have to ramp up their production rates to different models like Cybertruck, semi-truck, and the upcoming mass market vehicle. And because of this, Tesla has enormous upside potential in upcoming years. And on top of that, let me show you this article. Tesla has a best-in-class return on invested capital. And this news directly related to its shareholders, and it is the leader among all the auto manufacturers that has the best return on invested capital. And definitely because of this retracement and because of this consolidation phase during which Tesla lost about 60% of its value, definitely we are about to see the next movement to the upside that will increase these numbers even higher. And because of this, a lot of institutional investors are continuing to buy these shares. And let me show you that the latest filings that we can see right here shows that all of these companies increasing their positions, and the increase is quite high, almost 200% on average, and the positions are also quite big, $11.5 million, $18.7 million, almost $78 million, and so on and so forth. And because of this, we can rely on the next movement to the upside in a medium-term perspective. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's continue on 4 hours time frame, and let me show you that the latest movement has almost completed structure, and it is very difficult to assume how many waves we can see right here, but probably we might have another small leg to the downside that will hit the golden pocket range, the range in between $165.42 and around $152.43. And this will be the best accumulation point for this asset for the next couple of years, I think. And because of this, technically you can start to accumulate your position with a tiny amount of your capital even at these very points, and you can ladder your buys down all the way down to probably $150 mark. And because of this accumulation phase, definitely you will benefit a lot in the next 6 to 18 months. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stay